Hey everybody, I'm going to show you two things today that are very important. One is on our website, I want you to plug in what the cooperating commission is for each of your properties. I need you to do that as you list them so that agents can find the cooperating broker commission that we're paying. Second thing is, several of you asked me this weekend how to create those 11 by 17 brochures or how to create something to share on social media. So I'm going to show you both of those in only about 5 minutes. It'll be nice and quick. So here, let me get to 21 Online. Now, if you have not used 21 Online yet, shame on you. There's lots of great tools here. But hit sign in, and if for some reason you don't remember your username or your password, hit forgot password. Your username is usually your first name, period, your last name at century21.com. Now, if you happen to have a name like John Jones or Michelle Miller, you might be Michelle.Miller6 or something like that. Anyway, this has lots of tools here. Now, I could search Moxie in here, but I'm not going to do that because it's easier for me after I log in to go to mymoxie.century21.com. And once I do that, it's going to show up with, in just a minute, a list of different things across the top. Now, before I get to that, let me show you where you're going to add commission. We're going to go to Agent Tools Listings right here on the left. And your listings, active and pending, are going to show up here. Now, I think everybody shows up under mine, so we'll see that in just a minute. All right, Snyder Street is the most recent listing that I just took. So I'm going to hit on this little pencil or pen or whatever that happens to be. And hopefully it's going to come up with this. Now in here, I can add in, if I've got a virtual tour, and I do, I can add that in right here so that people can go to it. But what I want you to do is right here, put in the percentage. We're paying 2.5% that you're paying as a buyer broker and save that. Now, why is that important? Because on our overall website, which we're going forward, we're going to change it to zaphomesearch.com. And by the way, right now it defaults back to Century 21 Kime, but it does have the company logos across the top. If we pull up a listing, let's try and pull up that particular one I just did for 329. And by the way, you'll see all of our listings from all the offices on here, with the exception of the Emerald offices at the moment. But if we go to the 329.9, where is it? I have to go pretty far because apparently we've got a lot of higher price listings, which is a good thing. All right, there it is, 329.9. I just added this. So I'm going to click on that on our website just to show you where this is. It's going to give the agent information here. It's going to give the ability to share it. By the way, I can share it with a link on Facebook, on Twitter, or on Pinterest right from here. And you should be sharing your listings on a regular basis. But as you scroll down, it says what the buyer broker compensation is. And now every realtor from every company can go to our properties. They can search that listing, and they don't have to do it this way. They can put in this case, well, actually, here's Dingman's Ferry, 18802, which is one of our company listings. They'll be able to go right to it and pull that one up. Actually, that one might be sold. All right. So again, make sure to make these changes on here as you do it. Second part I want to go to right now is Impress. Impress allows us to create very quickly ads that we can run on our properties. So these are some of the properties. Now I can go into any of your accounts, by the way. There are 11 projects on this brand new listing that have already been created. Hopefully you can see this okay. A postcard, and you can email this or you can print it. An e-postcard, a social media open house ad, a single property website just listed. Now we're doing an open house, so maybe I'll use this and create an open house ad that I might want to share. But what I want to show you today is this 11 by 17 brochure. So let's take a quick look at it. It automatically creates one for us and it automatically plugs in pictures, but I might not like the pictures that it chooses. So again, all I did here, by the way, again, I went into Impress and then I clicked on the listing and it gave me 11 different marketing pieces that are already done. I can start sharing them and download them, but I want to edit it. I want to make it look a little bit better than it does. So I'm going to save and continue. This shows this folded over brochure and what it's going to look like. And this is beautiful when they're done. Now, as I was afraid of, because it pulled the first 6 photos in my listing, it doesn't necessarily show the ones that I would want in my brochure. So I'm going to delete the first one and I'm going to add a photo. Now I can add it from the project. Let me come back here a second and show you. I can add it from the project. Ones that are already loaded in the multi-list or on Dash on our 21 online system. And I might decide that something in here is fine. And maybe I will go with, I don't want to tie up what I'm talking about now, but maybe I will go with this one as the first picture. Second picture I'm going to delete. We're going to add, and by the way, this is where they are. So the first photo is the front of the brochure. Then as you open it up, there's a big photo and 3 smaller photos. And then on the back, there's a big photo again. So I'm going to go in, pull up these project photos again. And what do I want for another large photo? I really like the living room of this house, so maybe I'll go with the living room as the second photo. Maybe for the third one, and I can see what it looks like if I want to, a little bit bigger. Maybe for the third one, I might decide to pick the backyard. Maybe for the fourth one, I might decide, let's see what else we've got here. The kitchen. And maybe for the second last one, I don't want the back cover to be anything unusual. So maybe I'll use this room. And for the last one, let's see if I have a decent aerial. Let's use this aerial. Now I'm going to save and continue. And it's going to provide me the ability, I'm going to change this from just listed to beautiful, beautiful cape, let's say. Subheadline, great opportunity. Let's do welcome to your new home. Price $329.9, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,356 square feet. Headline inside. What did I put up here? Beautiful cape. Bethlehem living. And then I've got all the text that came from my listing that automatically filtered in. Now I might put a little bit of space in here if I want, something like that. I'm going to leave my photos in. And it's done. So if I want to download this and take a look at it, I'll show you real quickly what it looks like. And by the way, how long has this actually been? There we go. So this is what the front of the brochure looks like. Inside the brochure, picture of the living room. Maybe I'll change these before I print it. Picture of the backyard and some other inside pictures. And then the back of it, it's upside down because that's how it's going to print, shows it this way. Lots of great stuff, and we can put this together literally in seconds, and we're done. Got a great project. Now, this will work even if we've got something under agreement or sold. If I have a property under agreement like Saratoga, whoops, that's not the one I wanted. Let's go back to project folders. Let's say I've got Saratoga. That one is under agreement. Now it's showing all sorts of stuff. Price reduced because we reduced the price at one point in time, just listed, virtual tour. There's going to be somewhere in here pending because we have it under agreement. And again, anytime we put a property in the market, we can share it. Anytime we have an open house, we can share it. Anytime we put it under agreement, we can share it. Just keep showing people what you're doing every step of the way. And by the way, if you decide you want to push some of these ads, you can do it through this software. You can also promote this and actually get this to all of your customers and clients by clicking on one and sharing that listing with everybody that you know. You can actually link it to everybody and share it to everybody that you know, everybody's in your database. Or you can create a promotional ad on your Facebook or Instagram or anywhere else. Now, this is an upcharge. So if you decide to do a promoted ad, it's going to charge you a little bit of money on Google Ad Network, on Facebook, Instagram, and so on. But you can create ads out of this listing all by yourself and submit them very easily to social media just by clicking that. So again, lots of neat tools we can use in order to promote yourself, promote your listings, and get some stuff put together really quickly. And by the way, these 11 by 17 folded brochures, which can be printed in any of the offices, come out beautifully, and they're nice to share with clients and show what you're doing to promote their property. Hope that helps, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks.